Alright everybody, so this video is going to be a bit different than the other ones for sure. This is going to be focusing on some people on the leaderboard. Now, I already did my research and stuff, and the only reason why I even bothered to check on the other people in the top 10 was because of the very first guy after I found out what he was doing. So nobody else set off any red flags, with the exception of this guy. This guy's actually weird. I don't know whether he's hacking or what, because he's the only other person that also has his account that's private, which the private account isn't that big of a deal, but he shows as a Majin rank, and I'll put this up above the video right now with just a clip. But when you load up a clip from him, he actually shows that he is a higher rank, but gets matched against people around his own rank. But if you can see the gameplay that you're looking at, this guy does such weird and random shit. I really don't know what he's doing or why he's that high up, if this is some sort of glitch or something along those lines, but this is mad wild for how this is even happening. But back on topic. So, let's take a look at Mr. Golden Fighter, #1 on the leaderboards. You know, really good player. Of course, you have to be able to get up this high, right? Well, let's go into the old replay channel. Let's take a look at the top players. And I've already got this set to make it just a little bit easier. We know he plays Trunks and Videl. We can just set it to Trunks because there's only one other Trunks player in the top 10. And they won't show up for a little while. So, at first glance, you can see that this guy, nothing really triggers you or sets you off or does anything about this guy, right? Yeah, he kind of grinds the same person, then he hops to someone else, and grinds them for a little bit, and then continues onward, right? No big deal. Well, the funny thing about that, as we go back up to the top, is that you can, by clicking the right or left trigger, the left trigger, I guess, towards you guys. So if I do this one, this is towards where he is, so that's the Golden Fighter himself. So if you do it to the right trigger, which is the person that is on this side, his opponent, you can view their profile on that side. So keep an eye on that name, okay? Keep an eye on that name. So Trider104. And as we go down, whoops. Trider104. Now, let's see how far this guy has gone. And these are all ranked games. Ah, look. New team, new name, right? So this was the last guy. Seems a little bit fishy. We're already 39 games back. This is coming up on a week ago, pretty much. Let's continue onward. So, we're 60 games back now. So, 1 bar, different team and everything. Oh. That seems a little bit fishy now, doesn't it? It's the same guy once more. Oh, crabs, this has to be a different guy, right? Well, Mr. Trider. And this dude just keeps on grinding, man. I must say, though, that I have to respect this guy's hustle, because I pulled up a few of his games. Of course, I don't have all the time in the world, and I don't care enough to be able to go through non-stop and see if there's any sort of crazy intricate way that he does this or not, but I did look at like 3 of his games, maybe 4, and it seems that, so we're 121 games in now, and he's still against the same person. Now, we have some exciting news though. He did play 1 game versus somebody different. As you can see here, the Frisco, that's Strider, our good old friend. Based is this guy, which I've actually played against this guy because I remember his little icon. He was actually the guy that I played right before I got Super Saiyan Rose. And then Zeke. Oh no, we're back to Trider. So there's a weird little tiny window in there where he loaded up ranked, I think on accident, and beat the guy, and I was like, oh, I better not play more ranked because I might get matched against somebody on my own rank or pretty close to it. And Mr. Trider again. And then that's where it ends. And then this is actually where I'm pretty sure that that's the guy, the lower ranked guy. But yeah, so if you're curious as far as how you can be like the amazing Golden Fighter and win 139 games in a row in ranked, then boy, do I have the strat for you. So, you can just come up over here, make sure that you find your friend, whoever that it is, pull them up on the leaderboard, and then good for you. After you pull up your friend's account or whoever you want, you can hit that follow, add them to the marker list, whatever you kind of want to do for any of that, and then just go to town on them. Make sure that whenever that pops up in the little search for people, that you make sure that both of them are checked, because as you'll see here, that whenever somebody pops up, you can make sure that it actually has the little icon that you're following them, and it also has the little icon saying that you are having them on your marker list as well. So yeah, just make sure that you grab a buddy and make sure that you load up into ranked and just put your range pretty wide there, and then you can just grind as much as that you want. So yeah, that's the easiest way that you can... Oh, look, we got disconnected. But yeah, that's the easiest way that you can actually just go and grind ranked. So I found it pretty humorous. I think that he's a pretty big scumbag. There's nothing that really annoys me more than somebody that ends up cheating their way all the way to the top and does something scummy like this. Like I said, I guess I can respect him for hustling so much and actually playing a real person, as funny as that is, but I mean, whatever, the dude's still a piece of trash to me. So now, if he's good or not, I mean, I don't know. I played him a few times. I thought he was okay. Definitely nothing to say like a game god status, a professional level status where I'm like, wow, this guy has just absolutely destroyed people and whatnot. But hey, I mean, if this guy wants to prove me wrong and play another 100 ranked games against actually different people, or at least against, I don't know, at least 5 different people, then hell, maybe he'll do that next month. Who knows? Maybe he won't even catch wind of this. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that just because I thought it was a little bit funny, and I'm sure that you guys would enjoy that sort of entertainment. So anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.